stop scrolling past the garden aisle, because it is not actually where the best deals are hiding. The real gold at Dollar Tree is sitting in the pet aisle, the kitchen section, even the toy department, and almost nobody is connecting the dots. Today at Growtidegarden, I am showing you 10 completely unexpected Dollar Tree finds that solve real gardening problems for a fraction of what garden centers charge. Every single one of these costs around $1.25, and together the entire list comes in under $15 combined. Welcome back to Growtidegarden. If you love finding the smart, creative solution instead of the expensive one, you are exactly in the right place. Subscribe right now and hit that notification bell so you never miss what we put out next. Before we start, drop a comment and tell me the strangest item you have ever used in your garden that was never meant for gardening. I guarantee some of you have hacks that put garden centers to shame. Item 1. Pet treat canisters as planters. Head to the pet aisle. Those large pet treat canisters, 7 to 8 inches wide, are perfect for snake plants and other statement greenery that needs room to spread. They already have functional drainage built into the design, no drilling required. Garden centers charge $15 to $20 for comparable planters. This is $1.25. Add paint or rope from the craft aisle, and you have a custom planter that looks boutique bought. Tell me, have you tried this one yet? Item 2. The self-watering vegetable container. In the kitchen aisle, find the vegetable storage containers with a removable basket insert, usually sold for keeping lettuce crisp. Fill the bottom with water, set the basket with your plant on top, and the roots drink whenever they need to without sitting in soggy soil. It is essentially a self-watering planter that normally costs $20 for $1.25. Perfect for plants like pothos or Hoya that want consistent moisture but hate wet roots. And because the basket lifts out, checking your roots takes seconds. If this is useful so far, hit subscribe now, because the next item on this list might be my favorite for sheer cleverness. Item 3. Wire waste baskets as plant protectors. The wire mesh waste baskets in the office aisle outperform $25 glass cloches in a real way. They cover seedlings and young plants, keeping out rabbits and squirrels while still letting in light, air, and rain. Glass cloches can overheat plants or blow away in wind. These stay put and breathe. When not protecting plants, the same basket works as a produce basket, tool organizer, or temporary tomato cage. One cheap item doing 5 jobs beats 5 single-purpose tools sitting and used in a shed. Item 4. The hula hoop season extension hack. Grab a few hula hoops from the toy aisle. Cut them open at the glue joint, bend into arches, and you have the framework for season extension tunnels that normally cost $50 to $100 to build with commercial hoops at $3 to $5 each. Space the arches every 2 feet along a bed. Drape frost cloth or plastic sheeting over them, and you have extended your growing season by weeks. Twist a couple together, and they also become climbing supports for beans or cucumbers. One material, endlessly reconfigurable. Item 5. Shoe organizers for vertical small space growing. Look for the fabric polypropylene shoe organizers, the same material as landscape fabric, not the cheap plastic ones that crack in sun. Hang one on a wall, fence, or railing, and you have 12 to 24 pockets ready for herbs, strawberries, or lettuce. Perfect for renters who cannot install permanent planters, and for anyone tired of bending over ground-level beds. Individual pots run $3 to $5 each. This organizer costs $1 or $2 and gives you a dozen or more growing spots at once. Are you getting value from these so far? Drop a comment telling me which hack you are most excited to try. Item 6. Pool noodles as pot risers. From the seasonal aisle, cut pool noodles into 1-inch discs and place them under pots. This improves drainage, prevents pooling that leads to root rot, and protects decks and patios from water staining. The same discs double as kneeling pads when you need to get down to ground level. One noodle makes a dozen risers for about $1.25, compared to $5 to $10 per riser at garden centers. Foam will not rot like wood or rust like metal, and it weighs almost nothing. Item 7. Broomstick handles as plant stakes. Do not throw away old broom or mop handles. These straight, sturdy supports work beautifully for tomatoes, dahlias, sunflowers, and anything else that needs solid backing. Garden centers charge $3 to $5 per stake. Cut these to any height. Paint them if you want. Label them with tape. They are often sturdier than the flimsy commercial stakes that bend in the first strong wind. Item 8. Irish Spring Soap as a natural deer and rabbit deterrent. This one raises eyebrows, but there is real reasoning behind it. The strong scent of Irish Spring Soap creates a sensory barrier that many garden pests naturally avoid. Shred a bar with a cheese grater and scatter it around bed perimeters, or cut bars in half, stuff them in old pantyhose, and hang from fences or trees. Shred your soap about 6 weeks before use and let it harden in a paper bag so it does not dissolve too quickly in rain. One bar covers a large area for months and costs under $2, compared to chemical repellents that need constant reapplication. Subscribe now if you have not already, because we have more natural, budget-friendly solutions coming every single week. Item 9. Solar lights plus broomsticks for instant pathway lighting. Take a broomstick handle and a solar light, zip tie them together, and you have a movable pathway light that would normally cost $20 or more at a garden center. For under $3 combined, you get free, wireless, solar-powered lighting that you can move anywhere, anytime. Cluster them along walkways, mark steps, or highlight a favorite plant. Try rearranging a permanently installed lighting system that easily. Item 10. Clear party containers as designer planters. The clear scalloped storage containers from the party supply aisle make gorgeous planters for succulents, small foliage, or DIY terrariums. At $1 or $2 each, they deliver the modern, high-end look that trendy shops charge $20 to $30 for. The transparent design shows off layered soil, decorative pebbles, and root systems, creating visual depth that opaque pots simply cannot match. Arrange a few along a windowsill, and you have a curated display that looks professionally designed. The bigger point behind all 10 of these. Here is what I want you to take away from this list. None of these 10 items were designed for the garden. Every single one solves a real gardening problem anyway, for about $1.25. The entire list, all 10 items combined, comes in under $15 and replaces products that would otherwise cost well over $150 from garden catalogs and specialty stores. And here is the statement I want your honest reaction to. I think the gardening industry has built an entire business model around convincing people that good results require expensive, purpose-built equipment. I do not think that is true, and I think most of the items on this list prove it. Do you agree? Or do you think some of that premium equipment genuinely earns its price? Tell me honestly in the comments, because I want to hear from gardeners who have used both sides of that comparison. This is not just about saving money, although that matters. It is about gardening smarter, reducing unnecessary complexity, building systems that work with your space, your budget, and your time instead of against them. Now it is your turn. I showed you mine. What is the most creative Dollar Tree item you have repurposed in your garden? Drop it in the comments because this community grows stronger every time we share ideas with each other. If you found even one useful idea today, hit that thumbs up button, and if you are not yet subscribed to Growtidegarden, this is the moment. We bring you content like this every week, and I do not want you to miss what is coming next. Take care of your garden. Take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one.